Hello, my name is Gjata and I will talk today about Tencent Holdings, the Chinese companies that is principally engaged in providing internet service portal. The company implements internet-related technologies for designing and offering services such as value-added internet services, value-added telecommunication and mobile services, online advertising services. Also, the company's services include instant messaging, e-commerce, and telecommunication, interactive entertainment services. I will talk about the external analysis, the market share, the environment analysis, the internal analysis, the financial situation, the strengths and weaknesses, the current competitive advantage. Also, I will mention some of the key strategic issues. And based on this analysis, I chose to consider three alternatives, and I will mention my recommendation and the reasoning behind that, and lastly, the short-term objectives after this choice. Okay, so first of all, the external analysis. The Tencent Holdings has a market share of 7%, which is ranked second after Google incorporation. The growth of the industry of internet and media is about 31%, and which means that is a high percentage. The market penetrated in Asia is considered to be around 32%, in Europe 68%, and in North America 85%. The internet media industry is considered to be highly competitive, and Asia is considered to be the highest growing region. Okay, the critical success factors for the internet media industry are technological development, the presence in different regions, and China, the brand recognition and the market share in China. Related to the environment analysis, I decided to talk about economic, demographic, legislative, and technological categories. So, so for the first one, China is considered to be the second largest economy in the world after the United States, and is predicted to be the first largest within 5 years. However, on a per capita basis, China is significantly less developed than United States. Related to the demographic category, the internet media is directed to the young people, and also we know that this will not be affected by the male and female ratio. There are 300 million people that use social media, from blogs, forums, social networks to microblogs and other social media tools. Related to the regulatory category, there are 60 internet regulations imposed by the Chinese government, and also China is known for his corruption index. From 2010 to 2012, there are 165 cases reported for corruption for the internet and media, internet media. Okay. Also in China, there is no Facebook, no Twitter, and no YouTube. The mobile application and apps will continue to grow in 2014 in a high pace, and there is no sign of that decreasing or slowing down. Okay, so for the internal situation analysis, I consider the financial analysis. So based on the data, we have an increase in the revenues and a decrease in cost of goods sold. Related to the debt to equity ratio, we have a high ratio, and even if the ratio is has decreased from 2011, that it was 91%, and now is 83%, still is considered to be a high ratio. Okay, so the strengths and versus the weaknesses for Tencent Holdings. Tencent Holdings has a strong brand name in China, and as I mentioned before, a large market share, like in the global market. Also, Tencent Holdings is known for its excellent research and development facility, and 50% of the employees are focused in research and development. Also, it has a lot of patents, and also a really skilled workforce. But on the other side, its presence, its focus more in China, so this is considered a weakness, and also the lack of collaboration with other companies that Tencent should consider. The tax structure, the regulatory and the regulations and laws imposed by the government of the Republic of China are considered to be a weakness. The current competitive advantage for Tencent Holdings is considered to be the high quality service, and it's, as it for the 2013, it was a leader in the online mobile games. Okay, some of the key strategic issues. So we want to know how Tencent should be distinguished from the other in the internet media industry. How should they gain more international market, and also how can she improve the debt to equity ratio? How can she penetrate in the market? Which market should she go for first? And issues like that. Asia is considered to be one of the fastest and growing industry regions, but is also the toughest one to monetize the sales. Related to this, the current trend for downloads in the messaging mobile applications, Tencent has a dominant position in most Asia because of China, India, Malaysia, and also is in Mexico. But Facebook Messenger is dominant in North America, in most parts of Latin America, and also in Australia. Okay, so based on the external and internal analysis, I considered three alternatives. The first one is go international, which means to penetrate in European and Northern American markets. The second one is the red ocean strategy, which means implementing an aggressive differentiating strategy. And the third one is merging or acquisition with other companies, because doing that, this might be easy for brand recognition, and maybe it will impact the profitability of the company even higher. However, among these alternatives, the one that I chose is the Go International strategy, because I think that it utilizes the strengths that Tencent Holding has, and they can choose to invest heavily on the international marketing research. They should invest more in technical and advertising budget, and maybe they can consider sponsoring an international event, like a sport event, that might bring them more brand recognition. So the reason that I rejected the Red Ocean strategy is because of is because of the more time to implement the strategy and to gain or to build a competitive advantage in the industry. Also, the third one, that is acquisition or merging, it might be difficult to find the right partner to boost your profitability and brand recognition. So based on the strategy that I chose, the goal is to increase the revenues, the net income after the taxes, and also to improve the debt to equity ratio. So the goal is to maintain and to broad to broad the international market, and this can be achieved through, as I said, research development, international marketing research, and research and development. So that is all that I had. Thank you.